That one was kind of good.
そこです。
よーし、一気に行くぞ。
わかります。た。
行くぞ。
Goodbye, farting. Oh, no, but it's petrified, so I'll take it.
俺の番だ。
This one.
私の番です。そこです。私の番ね。
よし。やっは。おっしゃ。
I don't feel the need to waste CP or anything on these. Hey, he didn't get dazed or whatever this time. That's nice.
はい。へい。敵集団撃破しました。
A lot of experience points. Thank you. Celestial Balm. Great. Right after I finally got new stock from Mr. Hayworth, too.
よーし、一気に行くぞ。
わかります。
Let's see. How far does this reach? Not a very big circle. Beam Samber. I think I do want to work on getting dark matter as soon as possible. We'll get there. And a better EP cut. This is so expensive for no reason. Everything is so expensive for no reason these days.
行きます。
よし。
Can I normal combo craft and kill everything? You know what? Let's do it. We haven't seen this one yet this game. That was a lot.
私の番ね。やっ。
任せろ。行くぜ。は。
Goodbye, Farticus.
戦闘終了。全員無事だな。
Thank you for the level up. I have to. Oh, it turned around. No. Fine.
行くぞ。みんな。
Okay. Just normal attack. I want my CP back.
行くぞ。やっは。
さてと。そこ。
Look at Lloyd, not getting whatever that status ailment is.
行くぜ。そこだ。
任せて。
Hmm.
エニグマ駆動。さて、そこです。行きます。へい。
任せてくれ。
I'm just gonna hope that Ellie kills that one. Which it probably won't. But it might.
行くぜ。は。
Oh, it did. That's
ごめん
nice.
なさい。先に行くわね。
Thank you, Ellie. Okay, give me the next clue. The second trunk was here of all places. Search the Harvester's heritage found off the ramshackle road. Oops, didn't mean to press that button. As I recall, this property has been used by Amorca village as a storehouse for generation after generation. So it must have been Phantom Thief B who opened the gate without permission. He can't go anywhere without stirring up trouble, can he? Anyway, let's take a look. This one's hair is really cute. A card is affixed to the back side of the trunk. The third cage lies outside the city. Find where one stands with their back bathed in the goddess's shining visage. Find where one stands with their back bathed in the goddess's shining visage. Is it at the cathedral? Is there a statue of Idios at the cathedral? Bell calls this doll Liette? I don't know. I could never mistake it. And we've got another one of those kooky riddle cards too. The goddess's shining visage. That may be our best hint here. Bathed in part is telling me as well. It would have to mean the visage is exceptionally large. Let's go have a look around then. There has to be some place that fits the bill. Rosenberg doll L. What was it one more time? Where one stands with their back bathed in the goddess's shining visage. I should have brought my car. I think we're close to the bus stop, though. Thank you for the fish fillet.
Hey.
Take me back to the city. I want to go to Mines Mountain Path. Oh, hello, car. Is this Prince Albert's car? Maybe there isn't a statue of the goddess in here. Oh, hello. Welcome. Is there something you require of me? If it's a sermon you're after, I could make time for you. Sorry, that's not why we're here today. Phantom Thief B's card mentioned the goddess's shining visage. Oh, okay. Maybe this was it. Maybe that was referring to the stained glass window here. I don't know how to tell you, Ellie, but that is not a picture of a person in that stained glass. As much as I'm happy my idea was correct, that's not a person. It's not a goddess. That's some pretty flower things. Which would make the one who stands with their back bathed. I don't understand what's going on right now. But if you have business with me, I must ask that you state it clearly. Right, sorry about that. Archbishop Aralda, could you do us a favor and check under the pulpit? Why would I do that? Not now, don't fret. We aren't up to anything suspicious. The SSS explained their mission, after which Archbishop Aralda searched under the pulpit. There it is. A card is affixed to the back side of the trunk. Man, the first one was really hard for me because I wasn't understanding what it was asking of me, but the second two were easy. The fourth cage lies outside the city. Find the road of iron that snakes under the skirt of the western ramparts. The train track? tracks? I think there was a place where we could be on the train tracks. I don't really remember. This must be Miss Dell. Belle loves this one. I'll bet she does. At any rate, that brings us up to 3 dolls. Just when did that get there? I do leave for business on occasion, but never long enough for someone to do this. The goddess works in mysterious ways? Back to the card. This clue is as perplexing as the rest. We could interpret the ramparts to be some sort of defensive structure. If we include the western part in that, we get the defensive structure in the west. That's one interpretation at least. Oh, never mind. There's also the road of iron that snakes under the skirt. No, I'm back to thinking it is train tracks. Yeah, I don't have any idea what that means. Another figure of speech, I imagine. That's a safe assumption. All right, let's take this trunk with us and begin our search for the next one. Phantom Thief B. I've heard of his exploits before. He sounds to be quite the scoundrel. As a faithful servant of the goddess, I cannot forgive such insolence. Do whatever it takes to bring this man to justice. We'll try our best. The more times they refer to Phantom Thief B as he or man, the more I think it's a woman. Don't tell me if it is or is not, but the more I think it's a woman. Was the same with Yin. I could be overthinking it. Carrying all the trunks at once. Where are we putting these? I heard that Princess Klaudia contributed to resolving the incident in Liberal last year. She even formally accepted the title of Crown Princess in the midst of unfolding disaster. I can only imagine how she must have wrestled with the decision at the time. She may be young, but her resolve is clearly very firm. Okay. Where is, oh, I think she said she was going to mines. The, Reese, I think is her name. The undercover nun lady. Let's just, hello. Who the heck are, oh! I'm sure you know Yulia. But we have an old friend who was appointed to the cathedral not long ago. As I inquired to one of the other sisters, it seems she's teaching a class outside the cathedral today. Oh, they're friends with Reese. Oh, is that right? I would have liked the opportunity to see her today. We still owe her a debt for her help back then. Princess Klaudia. And Senior Captain Schwartz, too. Oh. There they are. Hello, everyone. We meet again. Yulia and I have been expecting you. Pardon? How did you know we were coming? Through Sieg. We have him monitoring our surroundings from up in the sky. He alerted us to your arrival at the cathedral just now. You mean the White Falcon we met yesterday? Wow, he really is amazing. Sieg is an established informant of the Royal Guard, after all. But enough about that. What brings you all here today? Oh, and you even have a new face with you. Tio Plato. Plato? I don't know. I think Sergei said Plato. Or someone did. Pleased to meet you. I returned to the SSS last night. It is an honor. The honor's all mine. Honestly, we were just doing our rounds. No real reason for stopping by or anything. It's quite a twist of fate running into your highness and the senior captain again so soon. Are you here to pay your respects? That's right. This cemetery is the final resting place for generations of those who have lost their lives in Crossbell. I wanted to come and see them before today's conference, not just to honor their memory, but to come to terms with the true costs and repercussions of the Crossbell problem. The Crossbell problem. That phrase is used to describe Erebonia and Calvard's feud over which of them has rightful ownership of Crossbell, correct? Yes, though it's hardly a phrase you'd hear Crossbellans use themselves. The conflict has given rise to decades of tension, placing the two at the brink of war, with Crossbell right between them. The signing of the Non-Aggression Pact in Liberl 2 years ago only calmed things down on the surface. Both major powers still... my apologies, Your Highness. I don't mean to sound so rude. No, everything you've said is the truth, Ellie. The purpose of Queen Alicia's Non-Aggression Pact was to prevent the Empire and Republic from resorting to military force. That allowed Crossbell to breathe a sigh of relief. The threat of war finally dissipated. But in its place came unseen political pressure from the two major powers, pressure that has greatly affected the Crossbell state government. Because of that, it'd be far too naive to claim the Non-Aggression Pact solved the Crossbell problem. It merely shifted the field of battle. Your Highness. But that doesn't mean the Non-Aggression Pact has been meaningless. The Empire and Republic were still performing large-scale military exercises at our borders when I enlisted in the CGF. And I'll never be able to forget the terror of having those Imperial railway guns pointed at Crossbell City. She's right. If war had broken out and the Empire pulled the trigger, countless Crossbellan lives would have been lost. Shortcomings aside, avoiding a tragedy like that is more than enough to justify the signing of the pact. Either way, it's nothing you need to worry your pretty little head about, wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Seriously, Wazy? You can't tell a crown princess to just get over it. That's alright. I know there's no sense in living in the past forever. That's why I plan to use the trade conference as an opportunity to discuss Crossbell's future. Coming here today was the final step in strengthening my resolve before doing so. Though I suppose it was a bit selfish of me to make more work for Yulia and the Royal Guardsmen. Please, Your Highness, it was no trouble at all. If you don't mind me saying, Princess Klaudia, you have an incredible strength of character. Yes, I envy the bright future that Liberl clearly has in store. The two of you are too kind. If I may interrupt, Your Highness, the designated time is approaching. Oh, you're right. My apologies, Yulia. Let us make our way to Orcus Tower. We'll have to bid you farewell for now, Special Support Section. Though I suppose we'll be crossing paths again soon. I understand you're working security during the conference. That's right. The SSS will be making every effort to keep all of you safe. We'll leave it in your capable hands then. See you at Orcus Tower, ladies and gentlemen. That was unexpected. I wonder if that means I can run into some of the other dignitaries as well then. One day I'll know what you mean. Hi. People call it the Crossbell problem, but the conflict existed long before anyone thought to give it a name. For centuries, countless innocent lives have been claimed by the Empire and Republic's disputes over these lands. Having a friend like Guy let me heal and move on from that, but even now, many Crossbellans bear similar scars. Is that it? The Crown Princess of the Burl came to visit the cemetery. I sense she's carrying the weight of the Crossbell problem, as if it were her own. That girl may be young, but she's brimming with a kindness and compassion far beyond her years. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I need to remember at some point today to go to... Well, probably not today, because I just realized what time it is. But sometime before we progress the story, to go to Mines to see Reese. But I want to finish this Phantom Thief B thing before we end for today. Okay, take me to... This hint was for the west. I'm gonna walk it, because I don't remember where the road I want is. So we're gonna walk it. I can probably one-shot these things, right? Yeah. Fresh milk. Man! Where was that before? EP cut one? Man, all of my recent purchases were right here on the ground. I could have done this instead of buying them. Dang. Thank you. Just wanna kill everything while I'm here. Get some Sepith. What's this shiny thing? Earth Sepith times 10. Thank you. I think what I'm thinking of is this way. I think this was where the, Can I not knock these out? I can. Because this is what I was thinking about. But I guess I can't go in there. So I guess I was wrong. Yeah. Okay. We'll continue on our way to whatever that fort is. Is it Tangram Gate? Is that what's on this side? The fourth doll is outside the city at the Road of Iron that snakes under the skirt of western ramparts. So maybe it literally is at the gate. My box. Thank you for the miso. You also no, come back. You what is this? Die. Thank you. He did not want to die. Oh, whoops. Thank you for the 1 experience point. That's gonna get so far. Okay, to the gates. There was a treasure chest up here that I never got. Sleep. The chest contains a flyer for an underground hotel. No matter the hour, get a good night's rest with us. Geofront ZZZ sector. That one is also kind of really good. Red flies time 2. How did I never get that treasure chest, though, is the real question. My box. Clear gelatin. Okay, let's just go to the gate. We'll look around at the gate. If it's not there, we'll reassess our lives. Thank you for the row. I think I needed that. Okay, let's just look around outside first. Nothing. Okay, inside we go. Road of Iron, though. Fourth doll is outside the city at the Road of Iron that snakes under the skirt of western ramparts. Skirt makes me think of like Commander Bales. Is it in her room?